Ain't it fun?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley. If you're new here, so excited that you decided to click on today's video. I'm gonna be reacting to a video I made, I think it was almost 4 years ago, and definitely my life looks completely different than it did then. I was in college then. Obviously I'm no longer in college now, so I figured it would be fun for me to react to how I used my Apple product in a day 4 years ago being a college student, and then compare it to my life now, ways that I use my Apple product on a like weekly, daily basis, being obviously post-grad out of college. And if you do enjoy today's video, comment down below whether or not you'd want me to recreate this video like now, like do a day in my life using my Apple product. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and pull up the video. So in order to make this as fun as possible, I'm gonna go ahead and start screen recording. I'm gonna watch a little bit of the video, pause, explain how, whether or not I still utilize this feature or this habit within my day-to-day process with my Apple product, or if there's places within my day that now I would use an Apple product, like explaining what feature, what function, what app. Let's go ahead and get started the video. I'm gonna put a screen recording of it over here for you guys, but I'm gonna be looking down over here at my laptop watching the video. If you guys are excited to see how I use my MacBook, some of the tools, resources I use on that to get my work done, my iPad, my iPhone, not too much happens on that, but you know, we'll talk about that too. Usually I'd use. So I want to quickly pause there. Obviously when I was in college, I was using, out of all three, or actually I have way more Apple products, my Apple ecosystem. If you want to see a video of basically still today all of my Apple products, I'll link some of those videos down below where I talk about my Apple collection. In college primarily you're probably utilizing either something like a MacBook, maybe an iPad, something like that. So that's why I'm explaining that here. And now being post-grad, I would say by far in my day I utilize my phone way more, probably followed by my iPad just because of how mobile it is, and then my MacBook probably would be like the third most used item on the day-to-day. So it's kind of funny to see how that's definitely gone in like reverse being out of the college setting. And then as I mentioned here, the AirPods, another thing that I don't use probably nearly as much. If anything, I'll wear my AirPods, you know, when I'm out and about, but I've been opting for like a over-the-ear type of headphone. So my Beats, for example, because it's a little bit better listening experience. I don't know for you, but my AirPods, they hurt my ears after a while, so they're not usually my go-to. So here where I'm looking at my AccuWeather app, still one of the like first things I do on a daily basis, but then more so on a weekly basis, because I like to mention it in prior like videos and blogs and things, I like to go ahead and like lay out, figure out my outfits for the week. Still check the weather app, still part of the way that I use my Apple products in a day, just like I did nearly 4 years ago. Normally I pick out my outfit at least the night before, so I would already have checked the weather, but sometimes the weather here is a little weird. You check it at night and in the morning you find out it's raining. I always like to just check it last minute. And then as well, you saw that I usually listen to some type of playlist. Today I was just feeling like, yes, love listening to music, especially either on my Amazon Echo or my iPad. Really having like background music, something to just fill the air while I'm working, or even like in the background, something again to make white noise in the background throughout my day. So music is definitely highly utilized. Spotify Premium, I am definitely getting my full usage out of what I'm paying month to month for that. Normally I will create a playlist and then make it for like a set amount of time. That way I can use it as like a timer, so if I know my playlist. And this method I still utilize to this day. I love creating playlists, so I still utilize this method. I do use my laptop iCal for my calendar. That way I know what exams are coming up. Like this week I have 1 exam, I have 2 exams on the same day. So here I'm talking about utilizing my iCal. I still love and very much utilize iCal, not only for like YouTube, like knowing what videos I want to go live on which days, what days I want to film them, but also obviously when I have different trips, knowing and planning out when those are. I heavily utilize iCal. I love that there's obviously different calendars that you can create, different colors, just a very organized person in that way. So I still utilize iCal for many aspects of my life to this day. Stay organized that way. I like it on iCal because then I can see it on my phone. So somebody's asking me, hey, do you want to do such and such on blank day? I can say, hey, oh, I have an exam, so that kind of thing. I can know that information this easily with me on my phone. So I like how it all comes together. I'm gonna pull up my notes app, and what I like to do, you can do your way obviously. Here you'll see in a second when I play it again, I'm gonna talk about obviously planning out my meals using my notes app, but since then I've upgraded and started utilizing my iPhone reminders app, because there has been a new upgrade where if you utilize and creating a list on iCloud, you can create like these more custom smart lists, if you will. So I love using the one that's like labeled under the groceries category, because whenever I update and add something to the bottom, like let's say for example like rinse aid, then it's going to go ahead and figure out which category that rinse aid should go under, and it's probably going to go under like household items or something. When I go to the grocery store, I'm able to shop by sections a lot quicker. Still use the notes app for like meal planning at large. What is the meal? Each week on Sundays I like to go into notes and create a checklist and call it grocery grocery store and I plan out what meals I'm gonna have for the week. Typically Monday through Thursday, Friday lunch, and then on the weekends is usually when I allow myself to get food out or get takeout, or usually I'm gonna go get food with friends, that kind of thing. So don't plan out really my weekend meals, but during the week I definitely have to plan them out, or else I will be hungry, hangry at times, and just not know what to do. Some things that I utilize my Apple ecosystem with now, I might not even mention in that video, utilizing it to like FaceTime friends and family, whether it's my iPad, my iPhone, my MacBook Pro, any of those different devices to stay connected that way. Also love utilizing it week after week on this MacBook Pro, editing videos. Those were a few different things that since then I either didn't mention in that video, or being in the stage of life I am now, utilize my Apple ecosystem. Comment down below. In that video I said what would be like your favorite cleaning playlist, your favorite cleaning song. And in this video I want you to comment down below what is one thing that you use your Apple ecosystem, if you have Apple product, within your week, within your day. I want to know, because maybe there's something that I should use my Apple ecosystem for, and I need to know and start implementing that as soon as possible. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if I should recreate this how I use my Apple products in a day video now in 2026. But until next time, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye guys.